The first speaker is someone I knew personally before he even came to Speaker Academy. I worked with him in my previous capacity. All right, so let me give you his introduction. Do you know at least one veteran who is experiencing anxiety now and that they have transitioned out of the military and into the real world? Do you know at least one veteran who is dealing with mental, emotional, physical, or financial stress now that they have left the service? Do you know at least one veteran spouse who is unemployed or underemployed due to frequent relocations or remote assignments over the years? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you're in the right place at the right time. Our speaker today hails from Lake Village, Arkansas, and graduated from the U.S. Air Force Academy in 2000. He earned his Doctorate of Business Administration from Walden University in 2011 and Professional Coaching Certification from the IPEC in 2012. After 24 years of service, he retired from the Air Force as a lieutenant colonel and now resides in Frederick, Maryland. For veterans, I'm not done. Oh, but yes. For veterans and their families across the state of Maryland who are dealing with stress and anxiety surrounding the military transition, he helps them put measures in place that will help them help themselves from the inside out. If he is not working at his nonprofit organization, you can find him volunteering in the community, dining out at local restaurants or networking. Please join me in welcoming from Uplift Empowerment Incorporated, coach, author, and real-world professor X, Dr. Xavier Van Nicholas Bruce.
Thank you. Bluff, Bravo, Lima, Uniform, Foxtrot. Empower and uplift your damn self. Now, in the military, that's an acronym that stands for bottom line up front. It is designed to enforce the speed and conciseness of communication. So when I was deployed to Kandahar, Afghanistan, dealing with all kinds of missile attacks, that general needed quick, accurate, and informed decision-making. So I had to get to the point, quick, fast, and in a hurry, what Marines call Ricky Tick. Now that I've gotten out of the military, I say again, bluff, empower, and uplift your damn self. You see, Darlene mentioned that I'm from Arkansas, so sometimes we can mispronounce words every now and then, but I mean when I say empower versus empower. You see, empower is when someone else gives you the authority and the power to do something. No, damn that. Empower. Give yourself the authority and the power to do something. And what I would like for veterans to do is to give themselves the power, the authority to overcome the stress and anxiety around transitioning. You see, there's different types of stress that mess up the way that we show up during our transition to our family, our friends, that new job. Mess up. Mike Echo, Sierra Sierra Uniform, Papa. Some of you all will get that. Some of you all need you to double time mentally. You see, it starts mentally, the core thought. I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know because I was diagnosed with PTSD. So it starts with that core thought. Now, when it comes to stress and anxiety, we have to understand that there are not only the mental and emotional stress, there's also the physical and financial stress. In a 2017 survey, 45% of veterans, 55% of veteran spouses, they claim that financial issues after deployments was the largest stress that they were having during their transition. So what we do at Uplift, we look at what we call uplifters. That's uplift transition coaching, that's physical fitness and nutrition, that's legal assistance, that's financial planning, that's taxes, there's that education and benefit navigation, recruitment, job placement. I just spelled the acronym Uplifter because that's what we do at Uplift. Now, at the end of the day, I want you to ask yourself, is this a problem to solve or a fact to endure? Because stress and anxiety, it's understandable, but unnecessary. So if it is a problem to solve, well, let's talk about how to give you those answers to solve your own problem. If it is a fact to endure, well, let's talk about how to endure hardness as a good soldier so that you too can empower and uplift your damn self. Carry on. Thank you.
You had super eye contact throughout. I really appreciated in the content your mention of PTSD, which gives you instant credibility. And I also appreciated the moment you spent on the survey. And I'm not going to share everything because I have two really capable colleagues right here.
Thank you.
Yeah, former Army guy, I appreciate the bottom line up front and sharing that with us. And very dynamic in your presentation. You moved around a fair amount, but not too much. Your body language is spot on, so I enjoyed that. If I had one thing that I would recommend you do is I would put a specific short little story in there about someone that would really grab our emotions. It's good that you had numbers and you had steps and processes and so forth, but I would really like to have identified with somebody, a real person, and that's the one thing I would recommend to you.
Thank you.
Xavier, great job. I really enjoyed that as well. I especially enjoyed the use of acronyms. When you went on to Bluff, it made each of us actually conceptualize what that was all about and perhaps translate that into our own circumstances and see what that meant for us as individuals. I thought it was really good. I also enjoyed your concept about, at the end of the day, is it a problem or is it a fact? Is it something that is going to challenge us beyond challenge or something that we can endure and move on with and address? I thought your takeaway was really strong, but I too agree that a little storytelling might have helped because then we could picture in our own minds who this was, who this individual was, how it impacted them personally and perhaps professionally. I also thought that you had great body language and you had great connection to the audience. Thank you so much for sharing your message.
Thank you.
And thank you for your service.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.